Welcome to Your Own University, where we're going to talk about what sets you apart from everybody else in the world, because you matter. So it is video 3 in this series about really tapping into your genius and really eliminating the things that most of my clients face when they are connecting with their genius. And that is your nasty little word try and stinking thinking, and today's topic, which is basically can't, never, could, focusing on the problem. Now, I'm going to talk about a way that we focus on the problem that you might think that you're not focusing on the problem that's actually stopping you from living the life that you want now. Are you ready? Let's get started. Alright, so this is video 3 in this series, and I love that I was sitting and just talking about this series and the series is with my partner, and he was like, oh, my grandmother said can't, never, could, right? And that's so true, can't, never, could. And so we eliminated one big thing that puts us in can't energy, and that is the word try. And then we talked about your stinking thinking, or our stinking thinking, right? And how important it is to control where you focus your energy in that stinking thinking. Now, we're gonna just tackle one of the next biggest blocks that I see hold my clients back over and over and over again, and that is focusing on the problem. But that is extremely, extremely tricky. So I'm gonna talk about it in a couple different ways, so maybe you can recognize when you're focusing on the problem and do something different instead. All right, so focusing on the problem. Of course, there is focusing on the problem. We'll just use money. Money's a really big one for most people. We want this big breakthrough with money, so we'll use that. But it could be something like wanting a trip or a new partner or a love relationship or anything that you desire, right? And you're focusing on the lack of. So say you want $100,000 in the bank and it's not there, and you're focusing on how it's not there. Even if you're like, I want it, you're still focusing on the fact that it's not there. You're focusing in the present moment. And so that is actually focusing on the problem. It's very tricky that way. Say you say, oh, I want a relationship, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that in a relationship. But then you're focusing on not having it. You're wishing. It's a wish, it's a wish, it's a wish, and it's a seek. Now this was a huge shift for me, and it took me a long time to get it. And even in some ways, the most like intense ways that I really want things to upgrade and shift in my life, I still do it. And I'm like, oh, how can I be focusing on this right now? Like, why am I even thinking and leaning into this? So it's about doing what I'm going to tell you to do next to shift that. So you're going to have moments where you're going to catch yourself focusing on the problem, whether it's directly focusing on the problem, like this shit sucks and I'm fucking pissed and blah, 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 right? Or I wish something was different and why is this like this for me? And or doing it the sneak attack way, where you really think that you're focusing on the solution, you're focusing on what you really desire and what you want, but just by focusing on what you desire and what you want brings up a feeling and awareness and intention that you don't have what you want yet. It's not there. So as long as you're having that awareness that it's not there yet, then things have to shift. And the easiest way that I found to shift these things is to actually like needle nose down and figure out what you desire to feel. What's really important for you to experience, and what do you desire to feel while you are creating your next level in your life, while you're stepping into your dreams, while you're stepping into your purpose, what your newness in your life, whether it's money or relationship. Those are the two big ones. The new career, the new job, that security. Maybe you want to move, maybe you want to, whatever it is, whatever this desire is in your heart that you're saying, yes, that's what I want. And how do you step into that? So how do you want to feel in the end result? What's the end result going to allow you to experience? And how can you create many feelings and many micro experiences in your life that are going to imitate where you're going to be? So I utilized this with a client, and I said, well, get rid of everything that you don't want and put up things that are going to bring you to, in awareness with Arizona, bring you awareness around it, and just begin living into that energy a little bit. And sure enough, very quickly, after years of wanting and stagnation, it was like, boom. She was there and things were shifting and moving for her. Hey, so try on where you want to be, what you want to experience, and how you want to experience it in little micro mini bites. This is actually focusing on the solution. It's actually not even focusing on it. It's being in your solution to do that. Now, I think that one of the biggest things that people face here is wanting more abundance, wanting more money, more freedom in money. So how do you create freedom in your life? This is where I boil down to experience. What do you want to experience? What does this freedom mean to you? And where can you create these mini micro things? So you might not have like $30,000 to go put cash down on a car, or you might not have $30,000 to go on a vacation of your dreams or something like that, right? That might not be right there right now for you, but how can you take $3 and allow that $3 to be like that 30,000 and allow you to have this like micro experience of that freedom where you are affirming to yourself that you already live in the vibration of what your heart desires, because you truly, truly do. So I would love to know what your heart desires down below. I would also love, love, love to know how you are creating these micro experiences and what you want to feel, how you are going to feel once you have like you're surrounded by the experience that you want to live into, where what you already desire in your heart has actually been accomplished and manifest in real time. I want to know how you are going to feel. I want to know how you're going to create this feeling in micro experiences that are just going to allow you to expand your capacity to feel more aligned with what you truly want. I hope that this helps you to not focus on the problem anymore, not even focus on the solution while feeding the problem. And I hope that you understand how that's much different and how it looks and how it feels, and how you can step back a little bit, go into that feeling or the experience that you want to experience and take little micro bits of it so you're beginning to express and create that energy in your life. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, share this with your friends. It's how we get subscribers. Give us subscribers up above so we can have happy YouTube. And your support means so much to me, so much to Your Own University. Join us at Your Own University for our Turn Your Life On Challenge. We have it happening right now. You'll get all the replays and the goodies when you go over there and register. It's absolutely free. And I'm going to step you through this process in an even bigger way. So not only can you, you will. Talk to you soon. Bye.